Hey guys, Jeremiah with Bowtie Productions here, and today I just want to talk about electric cars and the people that drive them. Not bashing on them. It's just that oftentimes when people buy them, they say, oh well, my vehicle's so efficient, I'm doing so well for the environment, and then they shake the finger at the people like me who drive a big 1-ton diesel, or they feel like they're better than everybody else. And I just wanted to give a quick reality check to those people, because what they don't realize is the amount of emissions they put into the air and the amount of damage they do to the environment before they even buy the vehicle, depending on how many miles you get out of the batteries and the vehicle itself without maintenance, replacing the batteries, etc., is oftentimes as much as my diesel truck's going to produce throughout its entire life. So if you get 200,000 miles out of your vehicle, you're probably doing a little bit better than my truck. But right when our vehicles both hit the lot, my truck is years ahead of you. This means that because I haven't had the top of mountains blown off for the lithium that they put in the batteries, or the batteries shipped to 3 different continents before even assembled, or have the cars shipped all over the world before being finally shipped to the final destination where they put them on the lot, that the emissions produced before the vehicle's even sold is just, it's substantially less for any non-electric vehicle. And I'm gonna just name a few. I mean, Prius is a big one. They're the one that really started this movement off. Tesla's huge because they're now going to the all-electric vehicles, the same as the Chevy Volt, Nissan Leaf, and there's a few others, but those are the really big ones. And then, of course, you have to realize that where the energy comes from is a huge factor. If you're getting your energy from a coal-powered plant or whatever in your area, your emissions are still going to be worse. It's not going to help you. Is like in the same way that getting your electricity from solar panels or nuclear or wind or tide, water power, whatever you want to call it, would be. That will help offset the cost of your vehicle's emissions and the detriment it has on the environment substantially faster. So if that's the case, then I'm all for it. Now, the quick thing I wanted to say was, these people often feel like they're better than everybody else, but they're not. They're just trying to make a statement. They're saying, I drive an electric vehicle, therefore I care about the environment. And as the electric vehicles progress, etc., they will continue to get better and the emissions will go down. But you also have to realize all the other vehicles being produced are getting more and more efficient as well. So when you go to Europe and you find a vehicle that gets 70 or 80 to the gallon, it's probably going to be better during its entire lifetime than, say, a Prius or a Tesla or a Leaf or any of these other vehicles, simply because the production emissions were so much less, and then the emissions throughout its lifetime, while catching up from the Prius and all that other ones, they're still not going to outweigh that vehicle. Because of this, I just wanted to point out that you might feel like you're doing more good, but unless you're getting your energy from a green renewable source, you probably aren't. Other than that, I think they're great vehicles. They're very torquey, they're fun to play with, they're comfortable to drive, they get great gas mileage, can't complain. It's just from my viewpoint, where I'm constantly getting bashed on for driving a diesel, I just wanted to point out that my vehicle is just as good for the environment, if not better than yours. And in the future, it might be worse, but right now, unless you're getting your vehicle's power from solar panels or something like that, then you probably are no better and maybe even worse for the environment than myself. Other than that, great vehicles. I would drive one. Awesome gas mileage, like I said, great torque, can't complain, go nice. Haven't heard any really complaints from people who drive them, so that's good. Other than that, subscribe, like this video if you haven't already, and thanks for